Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Omega 4474 who wanted to see the Nemo in Gundam ground colors. I went with the Hyper Bazooka Modified this time because I'm pretty sure it's the only main Nemo weapon I have not run a video with yet. I've done the beam rifle, I've done the cannon, I have not done this, so thought I'd give it a shot just for, Nemo variety, and it works pretty well in the ground type colors. It took a little bit of doing because I had to adjust the feet. I had them as a different color at first because I was going by the color of the ankle guards, but that leaves you with gray feet and it just didn't look right. So I went back to the red. I went with my custom Gundam ground colors for this, not the defaults, which, a little bit more vivid, a little bit more animation colored, slightly slightly blue-grayish off-white, and, the other, a slightly less vivid blue than on the standard Gundam, things like that, but the feet are pretty red. And I'm pretty sure that's mostly accurate. And I am mostly dead, so I'm just using my shield for cover and seeing what kind of damage I can do to anything before I get killed. And I think that's about to be about it, because my shield just got wrecked. Yep. So, yeah. Weak start to this round. Extremely weak. I went chasing after the gun tank, even though that would have been a better job for a raid. And I, wound up when I finally retreated, I wound up, shot from every direction by everything. This is a round where we kind of had to improvise a little bit, because as you can see, we've got two supports. So, this is another one of those rounds where, the default strategy for this map doesn't really work. We were not going to charge the center en masse and really take it. So we didn't, and things just kind of shook out differently, I think, because they've got a fair share of long-range fighters too. So in the end, it just wound up a little different, which I like. I don't think all the rounds should play the same, ideally. That was Zuda F I killed a second ago, which did just get a buff. Its rifle, I believe, you recover from firing faster, and it now has 4 rounds instead of 3 in the magazine, and I believe it actually reloads a little faster too, but I can't be sure. Now, at this point, I'm just kind of trying to bait out some shots so I can get over to that other sniper. I think... No, that's got a beam sniper, so might be a gym sniper custom. Oh, it's a gunner Gundam. Yes, at this cost, it is a gunner Gundam. I'm being shot in the back, which is pretty much normal when I end up trying to fight anything one-on-one. I wish my team was there to help when I was getting beat up one-on-one, but, that's my own fault because I have wandered off. And that was just an old-fashioned weapon swap flub. I have not done that in forever, but I was trying to switch to the Vulcans to do some of that, and just screwed it up. Like I said, it's been forever since I did that, so... it's the good old days all of a sudden, and let's see, Gunner Gundam's done. That is a Blue Destiny Unit 3, I think, because I'm not getting type advantage or disadvantage on it, so... Yeah, so probably Blue Destiny 3. That gun tank is nearly dead if somebody can just land another shot. Probably, since I'm low on health, that I'm going to make that my goal, but I may as well try and get this Blue Destiny out of my way first. And it's going to kill me because I'm just stone out of HP. Oh no, somebody came in and took it down, so... And... Got killed, did not quite get the kill shot, but I got the assist because somebody else killed it because my team did show up. And, much appreciation there. Again, I wandered off on my own, so there was no reasonable expectation that they would, but I'm happy they did. And with it's an ace match, there's about 50 seconds left until the ace is selected. We've got a 2-1 lead, but we could still lose that very easily once the ace is chosen. Because once the ace is chosen, there are just, wellsprings of points on the board if the enemy team can coordinate getting to them better than your team can. And is that still the Gunner Gundam? No, there's a full armor here too. I think it's the standard full... No, it's the... oh, I bet it's the heavy Gundam. This was recorded the week that it went into the DP store. So yeah, that's why. It's a heavy Gundam. But yeah, it's not bad to fight. It's not bad to have. And let's see, moving on. 5 seconds. Might be the ace, might not, but I'll keep fighting either way. And that was just bad timing, because... Okay, so I became the ace. I don't know if I would have become the ace had I not killed that person, but if I'd waited 3 seconds and I had been the ace, I would have gotten a lot more points for them. As it is, we've still got a 2-to-1 lead, so it's not the end of the world. See, there is at least a gun tank, a gunner Gundam, and possibly something else. But yeah, there are a lot of supports in this. We've got one raid in the form of a Freak Noct who just went up there and took down the ace alone. So, you know, I sent the nice tell because, yeah, getting in and out like that and actually accomplishing what it is you're trying to accomplish is a good trick. See, we do have a G4, which I'm pretty sure is what just fired at us, and I am just getting really, really risky here. But again, we're kind of in an atypical strategy round, so neither team is using the standard composition or the standard tactics, so you do have a chance to do things like that. I'm after that gun tank, and nobody has turned to face me yet, so I have a chance if I can get close enough. I have gotten close enough, knocked it out of the sky. I'm not going to try and jump up there, because that is an invitation to just murder me. And gun tank is on its way, and I am surrounded, and I have done stupid here. You know, after all that talk about atypical tactics, I just got myself straight up murdered because I was by myself, surrounded by the enemy team. And again, there's only so much with this composition that my team can do if I'm going to go in hot like that, because we've got supports who really don't need to be getting that close. We've got a Freak Noct whose main advantage is cancelled if he's hanging around me as a bodyguard. And he's wisely sharking around going for the ace and succeeding at killing them. Almost succeeding anyway. Still got full health, so it's going to happen. And we've got one general who I believe was not spawned in at the time, but just going to, I think, is that our G4 that just fired or someone else? I didn't think they'd spawned in very recent, or very, you know, long ago, and I don't think that rifle charges that quickly. But either way, I got another kill at least. And that was definitely the Mega Beam Rifle, and a kill. And, you know, at this point, with a 5,000 point difference, there's not even a point in sending the sorry tell if you get a kill, just get the kill. But I am going to go over there and get this kill, because I'm stubborn. Stubbornness is not a good trait in this game, because you will get yourself in trouble and you will get yourself killed. As it is, going to try and take down the gun tank while there's time. If I can, somebody else got it, but I get the assist. Went in with a Vulcan volley, should have gone the other way behind the rocks, but now it's time to spend 10 seconds trying to keep myself alive so somebody doesn't come around the rocks at me and kill me like this person is about to do. I think my boosters were down, so I did not have a chance to really tackle or anything, but yeah, I should have been retreating instead. But as it is, we won, and it was a pretty good round, so hope you like that one, Omega. Hope you like the colors. Kind of looks Gundam Mark II-ish, really. But, yeah, pretty good. 6503. Man, I think 5 points off from being a Nintendo processor. Probably, or is it 1 point off? I can never remember its serial number, but diversion's 36%. A third of the time they were aimed at me, and that is my high score in this mode. But that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I do enjoy the Nemo. I did actually spend the 400,000 DP to get both of its cannons out of the shop, because they are good to use, and I like using them.